Welcome to Lovin The Loveboat, a fond and funny look back on the world's greatest cruise ship-based television show. I'm Istvan, singer, songwriter, and TV fanatic.
And I'm Michelle, pop culture enthusiast.
Join us as we relive episodes of one of the most watched TV series of all time.
Occasionally deviating to pop culture charts unknown.
So come aboard, we're expecting you for another edition of
Lovin The Loveboat.
Hello.
Hello.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, ho, ho. This episode is just so. Hey, ho, ho. This episode is just so. What do you think, Michelle? Do you think this is average?
It was an average episode. It had good guests, but
Yes.
It was just kind of meh.
Guys, did you watch it? Have you seen this one? Let's get into it. Today, we have Brotherhood of the Sea, written by Jay Grossman. Secondly, we have Daddy's Pride, written by Lee Aronson. And finally, we have Letter to Baby Cakes, written by Howard Merrill. Michelle, who's on board?
On this cruise today, we have Christopher Connelly as Rory Daniels. And then next up, we have Alex Cord. He plays Mr. Barrett. I learned he had polio as a child. And he loves to ride horses because he wanted to be a jockey. And then he grew too tall. And so he did celebrity rodeos in the 80s for charity.
He's the person who plays the father?
Yes.
Huh. Wow, that's amazing that he overcame polio. And
Yeah.
He looked like an athlete or something like that.
Right. Like an Olympiad.
Yeah, well, good for him.
Yes. Next up, we have Sydney Goldsmith as Ginger. She was just a small role, but she was just a TV show actress, like bit parts and stuff. Next up, we have Telma Hopkins as Tracy. Still acting. You know her best from what?
Oh, your favorite from Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. And she was also Nell Carter's best friend on Give Me a Break, if you remember.
Oh, yeah, I love
Addie.
that show. Yeah.
So she was awesome in that. And she was also in Family Matters, but I didn't really watch that show.
No, me
with
neither.
Urkel.
I did a little bit. That's not a bad show.
No, it wasn't a bad show.
It's a crazy, weird, whatever type of show. She's
really
awesome, though.
Yeah, she's great. Super talented.
I love her.
Next up, we have my favorite, Nancy McKean.
Yeah.
Miss Penny Barrett.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, she was my favorite on Facts of Life.
Yeah, probably me too. I like Tootie, though, as well. Kim Fields.
Yeah,
I like
Tootie
a lot.
was funny, but I like Joe Polnicek because she was tough, street smart, but still cute.
She was a great actress because she was excellent on this episode, I thought. She was the highlight of this episode, really.
And I feel like she looked really young on this, so this had to be like right before Facts of Life, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And her balance beam skills. Chef's kiss. We can get into that later.
All right.
Next up, we have Jimmy J.J. Walker. It's his third appearance since we started doing this.
He's back
podcast.
from the dead, you guys. He's back from the dead because he was a ghost in the last episode
This is the
he was
third
on.
one. But yet he never seems to be like a starring character. He's always like a valet or a chauffeur or
A ghost.
a ghost, right? He was on 6 times total.
Well, you can't go wrong with Jimmy J.J. Walker.
No,
I
he's
mean,
also still doing stuff, which I like to hear.
Yeah, no,
I
he's
want to say
awesome.
of this cast, majority are still alive and still acting, which I
that's
like.
fantastic.
Which will bring me to our next guest, Demond Wilson. He plays Bart. Everybody knows him from Sanford and Son.
Lamont!
I'll
Yeah.
always stick in my head for the rest
He
of my
will
life.
never be,
If
honestly.
I ever saw him on the street, I'm sure he hears it all the time.
Yeah, you can't.
I'd have to say, Lamont.
There's a lot of, honest to God, sitcom royalty is on this cruise.
That's true.
That's for sure.
That's why it was such a kind of disappointing that it was kind of.
It just was okay. It wasn't a terrible episode. It just was just it was okay.
And then finally we have Stephen Manley as Kevin.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that person's name. This sort of mouthy teen.
Yeah. Apparently he did a lot of TV shows back then as a teen. And then his grandfather was a silent film actor and was also in Night at the Opera. So, fun fact, Napo kid.
Wait, the Marx Brothers movie?
Yes.
Night at the Opera.
Yeah. Well, it's his great-grandfather. His
Oh,
great-grandfather
wow.
was in...
Holy
or not,
cow.
his grandfather was in silent films.
All right, well, guys, let's get on to this. I don't know how anybody feels about it. It's just this just going to be kind of like a whatever type of a cruise. So let's get on and let's make sense of it, shall we? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, first on board, as far as guests are concerned, would be, it's like Demond or Lamont, or his name on the ship, I think, is Bart. It's Bart.
Bart.
That's kind of a interesting
Weird name.
choice. So, try and follow along. It could be any of these names. But he enters with his valet, JJ, and he is just like a Lothario type of a guy, and a ladies' man. And he's constantly looking for his next conquest. And he's involving JJ, who's kind of like a nice guy. And he weirdly brings Telma Hopkins on board,
Right.
like as a date, even though, this is sort of like known as somewhat of a singles cruise, kind of. And we get a sense of what's to come.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for 6 minutes. Well, I had to get the telefapers typed. Then I had to go by your place and pick up the luggage. And I had to go pick up Tracy. Then there were the 3 little old ladies I ran over. It took me a little while to scrape them off the fenders. Where's Tracy? She left her camera in the car. Then go get it for her. Sure thing, my prince. And take your time finding that camera.
Oh, Bart! Bart!
Oh, Tracy, darling. I was worried about you. I thought you were lost.
Oh, you're so sweet. Were you really concerned?
Tell her, Wally. Oh, yeah. Concerned as the dickens. I was just on my way to ask the captain to hold the ship.
I'm so lucky to have you. You must love working for this guy.
Oh, yeah. Simply delirious. Oh, Wally, you can bring the bags up now.
Now, our next guests, they confused me, Michelle.
How so?
Well, because the Nancy McKean story is she is an aspiring gymnast.
Right.
And her father was a former gymnast, like an Olympic level gymnast.
Correct.
And the thing that's strange is he's very intense. He's pushing her very, very hard. Why would you go on a cruise?
Exactly. And then make her continue to train on the cruise.
Yeah, and not have any fun, which is exactly what's going to happen, you guys. So that was the only thing that was strange of like a dad this strict probably would not allow his daughter to go onto a cruise, but he does. And they quickly encounter this other somewhat troublesome teen.
So, this is your first cruise, eh, Penny?
Yes. Is it true there's a disco on board?
Uh-huh.
I understand you've also got a pretty well-equipped exercise room.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Dad, can't we just have fun?
Well, sure, but you want to be ready for the regionals next month, don't you?
I'll be ready.
Not unless you keep working. Someday this little lady is going to make Nadia Comaneci look like Grandma Walton.
Oh, you're a gymnast.
I bet you're pretty good, too.
She's Olympic material. She can do anything if she puts her mind to it. Nothing will stop her. Right, Tiger?
Guess so.
Hey, I've been waiting 10 minutes for a porter. If my luggage gets ripped off, you're going to have to answer for it.
I can't believe I'm intimidated by someone your height.
Look, I don't want to stand around here all day. Just tell me what cabin I'm in and have my luggage sent up as soon as possible.
Yes, well, you see, these people were here before you, and I'll be with you in a minute.
I imagine your parents are looking for you, son.
If they are, they're not even warm. Mom's in Paris and the old man's somewhere in the Bahamas. I'm, traveling stag.
Again, it's always, I don't know how old these kids are supposed to be. Maybe like, 14? 13, 14?
I couldn't figure it out. I was going to ask you because you're like the age
Yeah,
expert.
this is a hard one. I would say like 13 or 14. But again, it's my favorite scenario. Kid on a cruise by himself. Like,
That's
what
so
teen?
weird, man.
What teen? Even if this kid has money, why would he book a cruise by himself?
I don't know. And he was like, the kid was like, he had more like composure, or not composure, but like confidence than I would on a cruise.
Right?
Because he's just like totally accustomed to traveling on his own. It was so strange to me that like that would even be allowed. But I don't know. Maybe they were older than we're thinking. We don't know exactly what their age is.
And then he had that like cool mod haircut.
Yeah, I don't know what that hair was. That was something else, man.
It was like 70s haircut, like mod, not really going into the 80s, but I liked it.
Great. But he's like a rich kid, and he's just, traveling on his own.
Again, if I knew so many kids were traveling on their own on cruises, I would have taken one myself somehow anyway. The captain would like to throw a birthday party for Julie. So he...
A surprise party.
Yes, a surprise birthday party for her. And of course he asks the rest of the fellas to plan it for her, which is weird because she is the planning person on the cruise ship.
Well, that's why it's kind of a
that's why
difficult
it's funny,
thing,
right?
you know?
And they are having a hard time already 2 seconds into their task of trying to keep it from her.
Yeah, you have to overcomplicate this.
Yeah.
And then create this fake, what is it, fraternal order.
Yeah, Brotherhood of the Sea.
Yeah, to distract her. And of course, Julie being a feminist, she wants to break in to this organization that doesn't really exist.
Hi, guys. What's up?
Up? What could possibly be up?
Yeah, I mean, up is just state of mind. Everything's relative. Right, Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we're in the middle of a brief meeting, so if you...
What kind of meeting?
Nothing you'd be interested in.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
Well, because you're a girl.
Oh,
And girls wouldn't be interested in, right, Doc?
Yeah, in the Brotherhood of the Sea.
Oh, the Brotherhood of the Sea.
yeah. Brotherhood.
Of the sea.
It's a fraternal society for men only. We just do men stuff, like talk about power tools and sweat a lot. You'd find it incredibly boring.
I think you had pointed out earlier that when we were talking offline that this is another common like storyline, and more specifically from the Brady Bunch, when Marcia wanted to join I don't remember what it was called. It wasn't Boy Scouts, was it?
Yeah, I think it was, because
the
then
Boy
like
Scouts?
Peter had to join like the Flower Girls or whatever they were called. It wasn't
Sunshine, whatever,
yeah,
girls group.
right.
But that's a very common thing when then...
Well, they got double duty because there's one of your favorites or your least favorite things coming up. They got some Brady Bunch going on this. I think that's why this is like an average episode, because they are really leaning heavily on some typical sitcom sort of like whatever.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a Three's Company big time one coming up down the line.
Another weird thing in this episode was Rory, the travel agent, that shows up.
If weird means the role that I would have liked to have played, because it's really easy, it's a one note type of a thing.
One line.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much acting skill at all. Nothing against this actor at all, but it's the type of acting, if I ever got a chance of what I would like to do, yes, it was. Wait, who's Rory? He's a travel agent.
He's a travel agent that Julie somehow knows, and he's booked himself on this cruise just to be on it, and he wants to hang out with Julie. And once again, it's like also putting Julie with, to me, seemingly an older man.
That wasn't that far off, though. I didn't think it was. It's not like Red Buttons walked on board. It's like,
I know, but she's supposed to be, I think, like in her 20s. There's no way that guy was like in his 20s.
older men got very lucky. We've established that.
I guess Julie has a thing for older men.
She does.
I know she does.
So this is like probably too young for her. She's just like, I'm gonna do something a little different on this cruise. But Rory shows up, and he doesn't realize that he has signed up to be the foil of this plot line.
Julie McCoy, my favorite cruise director. How are you?
Rory Daniels, it's good to see you guys. Remember Rory Daniels, the travel agent's travel agent?
Rory. Well, I decided to take in some of that Mexican moonlight myself, although I hope it's not all by myself. Oh, I know what you mean. That Mexican moonlight was meant to be shared.
Yeah.
Preferably with someone blonde and beautiful. We've got our meeting on that.
I'm going to talk to you about that.
Istvan, as you stated earlier, Bart, Damon Wilson, his whole thing is he meets a woman right away when he gets on the ship, and he wants to get with her. Why bring your girlfriend with?
Maybe it's just like a sexual backup, and that's why you have her with you. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I have no idea. A lot of the times you wonder why people are doing things, because this is a cruise where you are intending to hook up.
Right. And
so it's very confusing.
He's trying to get away from everybody so he can go meet up with this other woman.
Honey, I think I'll go up on deck and look around.
Oh, great. I'll come with you.
Well, no. Why don't you finish up here first, and I'll come back for you later.
Oh, don't be silly. This stuff can wait.
What is it, Wally?
I have your dinner seating, sir.
The Fertali deal now?
Fertali deal is closed, Bart.
Bad news, hon. I'm going to have to go send a telegram.
What I was trying to say was that your dinner seating is...
I'm afraid I'm going to have to go up to the radio room.
Can't Wally send a telegram?
Well, Wally doesn't know all the details.
Wally doesn't even know who's on first.
Yeah, see, Wally, now what happens now when we get the papers on the telephone? What are you trying to do, Wally? Ruin my vacation?
Hey, look here, Bart. That's a very nice lady you got in there.
Yeah, and there's another nice lady walking around this ship in a deep funk because I'm not there to oil her skates.
Hey, look here, Bart. Don't you think you have enough women with Amita, Tracy, and the one who calls you baby cakes?
What can I say? I hate to deprive anyone. Now, come on. I may need you to grab this lady's shoes when I sweep off her feet.
I hope she's wearing odor eaters.
I have another question for you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you think the dad had to request that balance beam to be in the workout gym on the cruise ship? Or do you think it was the cruise ship just happened to have a balance beam on there for her to work out
in the storage room? It's like leaned up against the wall, like on an angle because it's so tall. So it's like it filled the whole area.
I know.
But they had it there. They're prepared for anything.
People were watching her do her routine. I hate it. I took gymnastics as a kid, and I remember being on that, and I did not like it. Because I didn't like gymnastics in general. It was too much pressure.
And your dad pushed you like this guy did, right?
My dad was so like, no. You know what sport my dad did push me in? Baseball.
Well, maybe that'll be a plot line on the show.
It was with Melissa Gilbert.
Oh, that's right. She was
so
into
that's
baseball.
why I like that episode more than this one.
Well, the obvious, one of my favorite things I have mentioned maybe, where there's somebody who is the double of an actor or actress, and it's very obvious back in these times. One of the best ones that you can find is Rob Reiner as Snake on the old Partridge Family show, where he supposedly pulls up on a motorcycle and it is so obviously not him. And then they cut to him on a very cold motorcycle because he totally does not know how to ride it. That's a pretty great one. All of the guys in Kiss and Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Opera, that's one of the best ones too, where it's obviously not them. And this gymnastics person is definitely not.
No, it's very obvious. And then every time they would cut to Nancy McKean, she'd be all sweaty, like, because she's working out so
Super
hard on the
sweaty.
balance beam.
Yeah. But these guys have taken over. I love it. The Sea Wind Spa, our new favorite location.
It is. It has a juice bar with a bartender and everything.
Yes. And the dad is pushing Penny, his daughter, hard.
That's it. Now hold it. Arch your back. Arch your...
I'm sorry.
You're getting careless, honey. You're too good to be making mistakes like that.
Do you want me to try it again?
No, I don't. I think you should work on your own for a while. You've got to develop your concentration. I'll go check on our seating for dinner, okay?
Okay, Dad.
And Penny, just remember one thing. Anybody can be a loser. But if you think like a winner and act like a winner, you'll be a winner.
Speaking of juice bar,
Yes.
our kid is there, the other teenager on this ship.
Michelle, I have a request for you.
You want an eyes on the sweatsuit?
No,
Shorts?
I
set?
want you to start searching and searching for that thin orange juice glass the kid had with a handle on it. I've never seen anything like that. It looks so cool. I would drink everything out of that glass if we had it. This kid's he acts like he's like a 40-year-old man,
I know.
like sitting
Well-
very cool at the juice bar watching her work out. It's bizarre.
It is bizarre, but I guess, his parents have no interest in him, so he's his own little man.
Yeah, and he goes up and kind of hits on her, right? A little bit?
Yeah.
Hi. What are you doing?
Practicing?
Practicing what?
Gymnastics.
What for?
My father says if I practice enough, I can win the regional meet next month.
Really? What do you get if you win?
A ribbon.
You're knocking yourself out for a crummy ribbon?
It's not the ribbon. It's being the best. My father says,
Oh, your old man does a lot of talking, doesn't he?
well, he knows what he's talking about. He won a medal in the Olympics once.
Gold?
No, bronze.
Big deal. He was third. Want to go swimming?
My father's coming back soon.
Leave him a note.
I have to practice. He wants me to be good enough to get to the Olympics.
See yourself. I'm going to go have some fun.
This is fun.
Yeah, a real ball.
Now, like we said, the captain has asked the guys to set up some surprise party for Julie. And to do so, they've come up with this convoluted idea of creating the Brotherhood of the Sea. So once Julie threatens to join this order to fight the patriarchy, they start plotting and planning of how they're going to go about this.
Fellas, this is getting out of hand.
Maybe not.
We need to get her out of our hair to plan her party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we could send her on some stupid errands. Pledging.
Perfect.
Yeah, the first thing she can do is recruit more women members.
Yeah.
Okay, break.
Okay, you're in. If you pass the initiation rites.
Which, by the way, are extremely secret.
No one may know the sacred rituals except the survivors.
Of course, if you'd like to back out.
Oh, no. I can do anything you guys had to do to join.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I had to grow this mustache.
You did?
Yeah.
Much like the lawyer episode previously that we just watched, where they had a series of challenges.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Another man versus woman challenge. They are also going to give Julie a bunch of challenges to become a member of the Brotherhood of the Sea.
Which I guess, if Julie is nosy and stuff and you're trying to keep things from her, which would be pretty tough to do.
Right.
I guess is kind of clever.
Sure.
To give her these things to distract her.
And the first one out of the box is telling her not to eat.
Yeah, and that leads us to the first of several snubbings poor Rory, the travel agent, receives.
Julie, I found you.
Hi, Rory.
Have you had dinner?
No.
Then why don't we dine together?
Oh, I'd love to. Oh, but I have to stand I have to stand guard.
Icebergs? Or in case some desperate passenger tries to hijack a life preserver. How? What?
It's a long story. I'm sorry, Rory. Oh, good. I'll be the first poet in the Brotherhood of the Sea. A starving poet.
There was a lot of talk from Damon Wilson about the Fratelli deal.
Yeah.
But we never found out what the Fratelli deal was.
Yeah, I really would have liked to have known what his business was.
Why it was so important that he used it as a foil on his cruise ship to keep leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, because Telma, she was about, I also don't understand why people on cruises always have a book. There's no way on earth that I'd be reading a book. But
why?
I don't know. I just would do any other things. You could read a book at home. I mean, I would do things on the cruise that you couldn't do otherwise. You can read a book anywhere.
But you could also just sit on the deck or by the pool and read a book and get some sun.
I'm too autistic to, I can't concentrate.
I could do that.
No way.
Although nowadays, I wouldn't.
Did you make up nowadays? Yes, nowadays.
Now, if I went on a cruise ship, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
There's no way you'd even have a minute to read a book.
No, that's what I mean. It's
it's got everything happening.
Yeah, they're crazy. I mean, they're super crazy.
Although I'd probably be playing a lot of shuffleboard back in that.
You might be on a go-kart track or, who knows what you'd be doing,
Well, now, yeah, but back then there weren't a lot of options.
True. You'd be skeet shooting, right?
No, I just said shuffleboarding.
All right. Well,
and then waiting for the nightfall to get into the disco lounge.
Yes, absolutely. But the thing is, as Telma grabs her book, she comes across the proverbial letter to baby cakes, and she goes storming down to the pool as Lamont is putting the moves on this other woman who played sort of almost again like a ditzy, classic sort of cute girl that would be almost like a mob girl or something like that. And then this establishes the complete switcheroo.
Uh-oh. The bumblebee better leave the flower. Somebody just arrived with the flit. Tracy, baby, I was just coming to get you.
Knock it off, baby cakes.
Baby cakes?
My darling baby cakes. What a weekend. At last I've been to the top of the mountain and I never want to see the valley again. When I think of other men, I laugh. None can compare with you. Other men tell me what great lovers they are, but you let your actions speak louder than words. And oh, what a noise they make. Passionately yours, Choo Choo.
That's a great letter, isn't it?
You admit it's yours?
Mine? Oh, I only wish. It's Wally's.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's an old girlfriend,
Choo-choo. I trained her.
But the letter was in your jacket.
Yes, I know. Wally gave me the letter and asked me to read it. He wanted me to give him some advice on how to get rid of the girl. I guess I forgot to give it back to him. Sorry for the embarrassment, Wally. Oh, yeah. No problem at all.
Well. Still waters do indeed run deep. I'm sorry, honey. I guess having a guy as wonderful as you can make a girl do crazy things.
Forget it, baby. It could happen to anybody. Now, come on. I'll let you make it up to me.
Attention passengers, we hope you're enjoying this episode of the Lovin The Loveboat podcast. Be aware that your listenership is appreciated and that your generosity keeps us afloat. So please consider tipping your hosts via our Venmo. Links to our Venmo can be found in the bio section of our Instagram or in the episode description of the show wherever you listen to the podcast. Thanks again, and now back to the episode.
I feel bad for Nancy McKean.
Me too. She really got me on this episode.
She did. She was really looking forward to going to the disco. So her dad took her to the disco, but then he imposed a curfew on her.
Yeah, it was really weird. This was a weird scene, in my opinion, because, you know, you're not noticing that your daughter wants to just stay out, have fun, and he, like, sends her back to the room while he stays there, which is insane.
Right.
I mean, I would not trust my daughter on a cruise by herself if she was, like, 14, 15 years old. And he's just like, you know, time for you to go to bed, and just sends her away while he stays.
Knowing how I was at that age, if my dad told me to go to bed and impose a curfew like that on me, I would not have listened to him at all.
Well, you know what? When you're Olympic level talented, you are less defiant than a young Michelle would have been. But actually, Penny, she doesn't go back to her room immediately. She heads to Love Bow, and the little precocious teen boy with hair that Michelle likes shows up, and they have...
That would be Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin and Penny have a moment.
Hey, you want to go dancing? There's a lot of old guys in the disco, but music's okay.
I have to go to bed.
Kidding? It's only 9:30. Man, I feel sorry for the guys that take you out. Probably just get time to say hello, and then they gotta bring you home.
I don't go out with boys. My father doesn't think I'm old enough.
Your father? Well, my old man doesn't run my life. He's too busy running his companies to give me any grief.
Well, what about your mother?
She's home less than the old man.
But then who takes care of you?
I take care of myself. There's a bunch of servants, but I don't bug them and they don't bug me.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah. No, I used to. We broke up. I didn't want to be tied down.
I better go.
Hey, come on and dance for a little while, will you?
I can't.
You're gonna miss all the action.
I know. Have fun.
You know it.
This was like a good scene because the kid's not like a jerk kid. He's just a kid that his parents take no interest in him at all.
He's a little jerky, but like he's
rich.
Yeah, and it's just like, I guess he played the type of kid he would have turned into based on his set of circumstances. Love Bow never disappoints, though, because you always have pretty good substantive scenes on Love Bow. I don't recall anything ever being a disappointment there. They always do a really good job with whatever they're dealing with on the cruise. You know, I'm just realizing now that not just Rory the travel agent gets snubbed all over the cruise, but so does Bart. Because he, at this point, is now back with Telma, who he brought on board.
Right.
Because he got caught in his own web of lies. And she went to sleep, so he's getting no action this evening. And then Michelle, like I said, not only are there some Brady-esque elements, there's definitely a Three's Company where he overhears JJ in the adjoining cabin, and he thinks he's getting lucky. But that's in reality not what's happening. JJ is a puzzle freak.
That feels good. There's something I've been wanting to do all day.
Don't you ever get tired of doing this?
Nope, I could do this all night. You know, ever since I was 15, this has been my favorite hobby.
What is with, and he did it twice in this episode, Lamont, he bites the like heel of his hand. Why do people do that in shows?
It's some old-fashioned way of showing frustration.
I know, but it seems so old-fashioned for this episode.
It was pretty clowny, so it's like I think maybe it was a nod to something. Who knows?
Perhaps.
There's a scene coming up that I want to mention of being hilarious to me. I'm going to say it now.
Do it.
Later on, when we get to this part, he is fake making out with this other woman when Telma and JJ come back from being in town in the afternoon, and they get caught, but they're not. They're doing the weird like putting your arms on each other's backs, and there's really no kissing happening, and it's so obvious that they're not
at the gift shop.
Yeah, it's funny to me. It was really funny because it's so fake and weird. I loved it, but I don't know if that was their intention. Maybe it really was because they were just super like being cartoony about all of this, and it was. I don't know. It was strange. That's why this episode was really kind of odd.
It was.
Michelle, why do we love The Love Boat? Because they cover all bases of age.
And romance.
And the last episode we had was older people, and it was really nice with Fairbanks Jr. and Ginger Rogers. And now as a kid especially, I would have liked when there were younger people on. I would have loved this element of it.
Age-appropriate kids on the cruise ships were always fantastic.
Yeah, and so these two, the young gymnast and this young wealthy kid, they meet up at the pool the following day. He was all bummed out, if you guys recall, that she wasn't going to be able to stay up and go disco dancing with him. He, like many young men, fabricate what he did the night before, but this turns into kind of like a really nice scene between the two of them.
Hi.
Hi. How was the disco?
Oh, great. I had a blast.
Who'd you dance with?
Her.
Oh. Do you like her?
Oh, her legs are kind of skinny, so.
Are you going out with her tonight?
Probably. What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna cry.
Why are your parents so hard to talk to?
Who wants to talk to them?
I'll never be as good as my father wants me to be.
I'm never going to be as bad as mine thinks I am.
Well, I have to go practice. Have fun tonight with your friend.
Oh, look. I didn't go dancing with her. I went to my cabin, and I had a rotten time.
Really? I had a rotten time, too.
Aren't you mad I lied?
No. I know why you did it. You're as lonely as I am.
After practice, you want to get together? Practice quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bye.
I like, though, that he's kind of trying to get her to open her eyes to what her dad is doing to her, but he's not being a complete jerk about it.
Yeah, you'd imagine this girl is very, very sheltered because the dad's got her like training all the time. So she's living almost like a homeschool life where she doesn't know what it's like to be around other kids or just do the things that she would naturally do. And she's trying to please her father because the dad's not a mean guy. It's just he's super intense and he's pushing her, to do the thing that he did in his life. And that is not an uncommon thing. Well, that's why this was my favorite part of this episode.
Yeah, I agree.
This was the most substantive part. It was the nicest part and relatable, and I liked it the best.
I feel like they should have let the captain in on their little plan with Julie about the Brotherhood of the Sea.
Yeah, they probably should have.
Because now she was questioning it to the captain.
Well, she's playing like cards with Vicky.
Right.
And the captain comes in and kind of blows the whole thing.
I know.
Come in.
There you are. Young lady, don't you have some homework you should be doing?
Oh, yeah. See you, Joey.
Bye, Vicky.
I don't know if I'm raising a child or a pit boss. That's a joke. A mild attempt at humor.
I'm sorry, sir. Ever since I got involved with this Brotherhood of the Sea business, I've been preoccupied.
The, what? Of the what?
Brotherhood of the Sea. Surely you belong, don't you?
Is that anything like the Diners Club?
No.
Julie, don't tell me you've been suckered into one of those phony organizations that sends out all that junk mail.
No, sir. The Brotherhood of the Sea. Oh. Those rough, no good. Oh, they're gonna pay for this. They're gonna pay for this.
Boy, I'm glad I'm a me and not a they. Whoever they are.
Michelle, if we ever go on a cruise, guess what?
What?
No banana split for you.
Don't even start.
No disco dancing for you. You are going to be training in some way, shape, or form. I haven't decided what it's going to be. But you are going to be in their gym, and you are going to work because we're back in the Sea Wind Spa. And the dad is very upset because his daughter cannot concentrate.
Tiger, you're rushing everything. Where's your concentration?
I'm trying.
Honey, what's bothering you?
Well, it used to be winning the ribbons. And being the best was the most important thing in the world. But...
Used to be? How can you say that? After all the time I've spent training you?
Daddy, I want to make you proud of me, but can't you be proud of me being myself?
Why, again, would you take your kid on a cruise if you're just going to make them train the entire time? What is even the purpose of this cruise for her?
Maybe they were going to go compete like in Mexico or something like that.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe there was some qualifying championship thing there for
like
her.
a precursor to her Olympic,
Maybe.
auditions or whatever.
Maybe we missed that.
I don't know. But this was a heavy scene, and I thought it was a really good scene. I thought her acting was exceptional, I always think when but like young people can sort of like call on that sort of like emotion and do it as convincingly as she did. So does Vicky,
Yes, Vicky's very good too.
They're great, and that was just a really, really heavy scene. I have a daughter, you have a daughter, and it's like it hits home. That's what's so crazy about us watching The Love Boat all these years later. We were kids when we watched it, and now we're parents all this time later.
And you're always pushing her to get into the Olympics.
Oh, constantly.
She's so athletic.
Guys, if you could have seen our daughter in gymnastics class, it was something to observe.
It was painful.
She is not cut out for the Olympics, not even close. It was terrible.
Maybe the Olympics of sleeping.
Yeah, that poor kid. And costumery.
Yes.
She would get the gold in that.
She's a thespian.
I have one regret that our podcast is not visual. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm biting my hand right now, Michelle. Just like Lamont. And you know why?
Why?
Because the way they resolve this whole thing is kind of weak. Because Telma is obvious. She has every right to be upset. She catches them fake kissing each other in the
gift shop.
Yeah, in the gift shop. She blows up at him, and she's mad at JJ for being like, obviously he was trying to distract her. A lot of distractions, a lot of snubbing on this cruise. And so she's like, I don't know where she thinks she's going. Like she's packing her bags like she's going to jump overboard. I don't know where she thinks she's leaving to. But she's like packing her bags, disgusted with everyone. And JJ just comes back and I guess lays a smooch on her. And that's all it takes to make her realize he's the one.
He confessed.
Yeah, he did. So I guess his confession was heartfelt enough to win half of Dawn.
Tracy, can I come in?
What do you want?
Hey, look, Tracy, you're right. I took you to town because Bart wanted me to. But I wanted to, too. I wanted to be with you.
You men are all alike. You can save your lives for some other chump.
Tracy, I've always thought you were the greatest.
Well, why should I believe that?
Because it's true. And it's something I've been wanting to do all day. Oh, Wally, great. See, you explained everything.
Right.
I know how it looked, but it wasn't that bad. You see, that girl was a client, and I was just trying to stay on her good side.
It was all a professional thing. Right, Wally?
Right.
Great. Then you understand everything.
Right. Let's go, baby cakes.
Baby cakes? I'm not baby cakes. He's baby cakes.
I wouldn't be so sure. Come on.
I'll say it again. I know the kid they're trying to portray him as this rich, snobby kid, but the kid was right on.
He could have been a little more tactful than he was.
But he's a kid.
No,
so
I know.
You're just
You know
gonna,
what?
like, our kid just says whatever she wants out of her mouth. I mean, so why would this kid?
And the thing is, if I were that dad, I would have thrown the kid over the side of the ship the way that he talks to him in a moment. But it's like, I gave this a lot of thought, and it's like, at that age, you are brutally honest, and you aren't like, you don't soften the blow of anything.
Right.
And the way that he did that is, I guess, like pretty accurate. And I mean, obviously was effective too, because it turned the tides for this father in a fairly profound way.
Keep away from my daughter. I don't want her seeing you. I don't want her talking to you.
Why? You afraid she's gonna find out there's something else besides walking on 2x4s?
I understand your problem. Your parents didn't do their job with you, and now everyone else has to suffer for it.
You don't fool me with that concerned parent rap. You don't care about Penny any more than my old man cares about me. Oh, sure, you spend time with her and pay attention to her, but it's only because you want her to get the gold medal that you weren't good enough to get yourself.
Kevin really hit it home with the dad.
Oh my God, he nailed him. He cut him to the quick.
He really did, but he was right.
Yeah, well, that's what it would have been, and he could have just said it a little differently, which would have been better in my opinion. But yes, he just like laid it out there for the dad, saying that like, you're pushing her to do the thing that you couldn't do.
But seriously, a bronze medal Olympics to me would be just as good.
Yeah, I don't know who this kid who was going to win the ice cream eating contest. It's like, it's not easy to get into the Olympics
right.
and get a medal in anything. That's insane. He's very dismissive, but that's what a teen would do too, to just like not be impressed with any of your efforts.
Medal, who cares?
Yeah. Oh, wow, bronze, way to go. But it's like, this leads us to, again, some really emotional and really, really authentic acting from a young Nancy McKean. And she's crying all over the place. But the way that she was, talking to her father really hit home. It's very emotional. And they have a really nice moment with each other.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I know you're disgusted with me. I was just crying, and he put his arm around me, and it happened. But I'll never do it again. And I'll stay away from boys, and I'll practice, and I'll win medals.
Oh, Penny. Oh, Penny. I'm an idiot. I never realized I was doing this to you. I guess your friend Kevin is right.
Right about what?
Oh, nothing. He was just sort of saying you'd probably get a kick out of going to the disco once in a while instead of practicing all the time. I bet he'd even take you dancing tonight.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah. And Penny, next time we talk about the Olympics, I promise I'll ask you if it's something you want to do. Okay?
Oh, Dad, all I ever wanted was for you to love me.
Oh, Penny, I do. I do.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, too, because you had kept mentioning how good of an actress she is. Mm-hmm. But like, her tears seem so real to me.
She
for
was
a
great.
Kid actress.
No, she was so good. And she really did sum this up, because if you're a kid like that, you're at that age, you're very emotional anyway, and then you're trying to please your dad, who you do love, but then you're being pushed this hard to like excel in something that very few people, a height that very few people can reach. The way that she acted just seemed like so authentic. It was really good.
Maybe it hit home because, she was, I guess, maybe somewhat of an acting family, right? Because her brother was on Alice.
Oh, is that her brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
McKean was her brother in real life.
Oh, wow.
So maybe the parents were some sort of like...
She could have tapped into that.
Yeah.
If that were the case.
I don't know. I don't know their backstory of like, their parents or how they got into acting, both of them. But
Yeah, but this was nice, though. The way that they finished this one up was really, really nice because the dad, again, is not a mean person.
No.
He's just intense and he's pushing his daughter to excel, and that can get very, very complicated.
And he's a dad, right? They always push, like, how dads don't really know how, like, younger girls. But this has been a plot line before on this where, like, the girls kind of go from being a younger girl to, like, a teen girl who's interested in boys, and it's always like a struggle for the dad. Like he misses those cues or whatever. And
sure, it's not an easy thing.
No, I'm not. I'm saying this is kind of a good storyline.
Yeah, I liked it. Michelle, is the captain like starting to show signs of senility?
Maybe so.
Because we are getting a very strange reveal where Vicky is leading Julie to what she thinks is going to be some sort of like, I don't know what she thinks it was going to be.
She thinks it's some sort of like a final initiation for the Brotherhood.
Yeah, but she knows that the Brotherhood's not real, so she thinks it's like a prank then, right?
I guess. And because she has her own prank set up.
It is very complicated and confusing.
All right, go. Because I have things to say about all this.
Well, Vicky is leading her to what turns out to be her birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Julie McCoy, the first woman ever to enter
the Brotherhood of the Sea, my Fanny.
Happy birthday!
Did you know about this?
Well, I just found out about it. You see, Brotherhood of the Sea was a way to keep you busy so you wouldn't find out about this surprise birthday party.
Oh.
And it sure worked, didn't it? I bet you got the shock of your life.
Yeah, but not as big as the one you're going to get.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not my birthday. My birthday's next month.
All right, so we find out it wasn't her birthday.
Yeah, way to go, Captain.
Yeah, but my other point is like,
nobody knows it's actually her birthday. All of them had no idea that it's
right.
her birthday.
We're in season 3, and they don't know when her birthday is.
I didn't get it at all.
And then, also, how did she have time to plan all those elaborate pranks on them?
I don't know.
Like
man.
later, because she was like, "Oh my gosh, no!" And then like those pranks were crazy. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, well, when else are you going to talk about
it? Like Isaac with the yellow paint on his fro.
Yeah.
Doc got off easy.
I guess, but that seems like a harder one to plan. How are you going to make a bed collapse? Like paint over the door is about as classic as they come.
Well, where are you going to get yellow paint on a cruise?
It's Sunset Saffron. They have it left over from when...
That's what I was thinking.
When they painted it, when Pat Morita came on.
It was just sitting in a closet somewhere from
like
that episode.
Singapore Sunset Saffron.
Or maybe it was in
over.
the captain's cabin somewhere.
No, it's in the same storeroom where they have the balance beam thing.
Right.
They got a bunch of cans of paint in there.
And every costume when she last minute throws a theme party together.
Yeah, so they threw some party that was not for her birthday with a weird face on the cake that didn't look like Julie at all, if you caught that.
I did catch that as like some weird airbrushing, but now they would just do a photo.
I think as you get older, who cares? You should throw parties when it's not your birthday. It's like, who cares? Like just have a party. Oh, wow, it's my birthday today. Thanks, you guys. It'd be way more fun. So rich kids all have like suit coats that they wear like regularly. I was not a rich kid, so I definitely did not
Shows
wear.
you're affluent and you have money.
Because this kid's got a suit coat on. He's on his way out the door. And the dad really has had like a complete like change of heart because he lays some sort of business card on him and says, you're more than welcome to come visit us in the city.
Kevin, this is our address and phone number in the city. I know that Penny would like to see you again, and our door is always open if you ever need a friend. I may not always show it, but I do care.
Thanks, Mr. Barrett.
I'll wait for you outside. Bye.
Promise to take him up on it?
What about tonight?
Poor Damon Wilson.
Yeah, he got completely like shut out on this episode, which I really liked because it was kind of funny that he's the liar and whatever, and he got kind of his just desserts, and that was kind of great, I thought.
Right, and as expected, probably his valet got the girl in the end.
Yeah.
Tracy, you don't understand. He's just Wally. He's nothing.
You may be the real baby cakes, Bart, but Wally, he's the real thing.
so long. Come on, sugar.
Sugar? Yes, I am sweet and I am refined.
Hi! Honey, where you been? I looked every place for you.
Oh, I just have to take a minute to let an old girlfriend down easy.
Well, whatever you told her, tell it to yourself. From me.
This is weird, I thought. Way to end Julie's storyline.
With her totally making out with the guy.
With the travel agent. Like, how did they even have, I guess after her birthday party.
She got lucky.
They had some fun together.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's not professional to be making out with a passenger in front of the captain and other passengers.
Maybe it is on a swingers cruise like this is. Like, that is acceptable.
I guess on the Love Boat it always is.
It is strange. And again, if the captain is, in the early stages of senility, maybe he doesn't care. He doesn't even remember who she is. I don't know. Yeah, the captain totally doesn't care that she's making out. He rolls up behind her, I think notices that she has a copy of Moby Dick with her.
Right.
And then she, there was a upside to her being fooled because she dazzled the captain with knowing it by heart.
Did I kiss you for your birthday?
Yeah, I think I'm covered till I'm about 100.
Make it 101.
Okay.
We'll keep in touch.
Absolutely. Bye-bye, Rory.
Another cruise comes to an end.
Yes, uneventful as ever.
Oh, I'm going to be doing some reading before we sail again. Found a copy of Moby Dick. Did you read it?
I think so. Isn't that the one that goes, Chapter 1, Call Me Ishmael? Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I decided to sail about a little and see the watery part of the world.
You're amazing.
Thanks aren't just. It's a way I have of driving off the spleen and regulating the circulation. Whenever I find myself growing grim about the mouth.
And that's it, you guys. This was not the worst episode in the world, but certainly not the best episode in the world. Just totally, completely average.
Exactly.
We are days after Halloween. Hope you guys all had a fun Halloween, great Halloween. We saw a lot of fun videos of people really enjoying the holiday.
A lot of trick-or-treaters we had, which was nice.
Michelle was in rare form for Halloween.
That's my favorite. It's literally my favorite holiday.
Yeah, she was going nuts, and she had a blast. Yeah, so keep your cards and letters rolling in to us here at Lovin The Loveboat. As always, make sure you're following us via Instagram. Make sure you are checking out our links when you're there. And make sure that you join us back here for the next episode, whenever that may be.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, I am Istvan.
And I'm Michelle.
Captain Stubing, please come to the bridge.
And we are
Lovin The Loveboat.